In 1999, the Arab American Institute Foundation created the Khalil Gibran Spirit of Humanity Awards Gala to celebrate individuals and organizations whose work reflects the ideals of the great poet from Lebanon. For 20 years, we've honored a diverse group of people, from civil rights leaders and human rights defenders to dignitaries, artists, and journalists. Our awardees have changed our country and our world. The awards highlight work that exemplifies and reminds us of our better selves. Our awardees do remarkable work. Last year alone, Amnesty International USA helped settle more than 200 cases of human rights abuses globally, including freeing more than 153 people who had been in prison just for exercising their rights. Save the Children has helped more than 13 million children around the world through education programs and delivered life-saving care to 6.5 million others. With the help of St. Jude's pioneering work and research, the overall survival rates for childhood cancer have risen from less than 20% in 1962 to more than 80% today. The Southern Poverty Law Center is tracking and combating the activities of more than 900 hate groups across the country. Refugees International operates in 8 countries, running 12 field missions from the ongoing drought in Zimbabwe to conflict displacement in Ukraine and Iraq. Women for Women International has helped more than 460,000 women in conflict areas, enrolling many in training programs to develop technical and leadership skills. Our awardees are remarkable people. In 2015, at a time when anti-refugee sentiment was hitting a boiling point, Chobani founder and CEO Hamdi Ulukaya not only employed hundreds of newly settled individuals, but also signed the Giving Pledge, committing to giving away most of his personal wealth over his lifetime to assist refugees.
Because Khalil Gibran suffered. He suffered, but he channeled it into love, forgiveness, unity, in humanity everywhere. And that's what I try to do by making yogurt every day.
Academy Award-nominated actress Salma Hayek has used her career to lift others up, creating platforms for the voices of women and girls through the Chime for Change initiative.
And the name Hayek, the one they wanted me to get rid of, will be in the list with the names of all these extraordinary human beings from an Arab background that have made astonishing contributions to this country and to the world.
Co-anchor of the Today Show, Hoda Qutb, also looked back on the confidence her heritage has instilled in her, sharing a story about her humble beginnings as a small-town journalist.
I worked at a television station in Greenville, Mississippi. Tiny place, about as big as my pinky fingernail. It was 50% black and 50% white. And I showed up for my first job, and there I was. And they didn't know what to make of me. And they said, "What's your name?" And I said, "My name's Hoda." And they said, "What?" And I said, "Hoda." And they said, "Rhoda?" And I said, no, it's Hoda. And then I got asked a question that I was asked more times there than I can count. And the question was this: what are you? And I said, I'm 2 things. I'm a journalist and I'm Egyptian.
Our awardees embody public service. In 2004, the Arab American Institute Foundation created the Najib Halabi Award for Public Service, named in honor of the late Najib Halabi, who served as CEO of Pan American World Airways and headed the Federal Aviation Administration under President Kennedy. The award celebrates the civic and cultural contributions of countless Arab American public servants. Former Senate Majority Leader George Mitchell paid tribute to his upbringing when he accepted the Halabi Award for his years of public service. Our awardees changed the narrative. In 2012, after his tragic passing while reporting in Syria, we created the Anthony Shadid Award for Excellence in Journalism to carry the legacy of the late 2-time Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, recognizing journalists whose coverage of the Arab world or the Arab American community has had a long-standing or groundbreaking impact. The inaugural Shadid Award was given to CNN's Christiane Amanpour in 2013.
He was an American reporter, but he was a global citizen. He was really proud of his Arab heritage. He was able to give a voice to those who didn't have one, and to make people who lived in the shadows no longer be invisible.
Now, more than ever, it is important to remember the essence of Gibran's message, one of acceptance and love of one another. Our 20th Gala is not only an opportunity to celebrate our awardees' tremendous achievements, but a chance to gather and reflect on these values that Gibran preached and embodied. The stories of our Gala's dignitaries move us. Their triumphs leave us humbled and in awe of what the human spirit can achieve. They remind us of what can be accomplished when we work in pursuit of justice, peace, and equality. As Gibran once wrote, safeguarding the rights of others is the most noble and beautiful end of a human being.